chocolate bar, maple bar, filled, not filled. If you know me, you know I love donuts. Donuts are just such a delight in life, and it's just incredible. So if you're watching this video, stay tuned for the end to find out where the best donuts are in Silicon Valley. If you do like it, like, share, subscribe. Hope you have a wonderful day. Okay, so I have been to just about every donut shop that there is in Silicon Valley. Now, I do need some help in the East Bay, so if you can help me out in the East Bay. I do need some help in San Francisco. San Francisco, just hit and miss. I've had a couple up there, just haven't fell in love with anything. But what I can tell you is that if you start in Palo Alto and you work your way down to Gilroy, you can hit some of the best donut shops there are, personally, I think, in the world. It does depend on what time you get there. However, I will tell you, you're in Palo Alto, El Camino, Happy Donuts. Happy Donuts is delicious. They do have a really good cronut. Personally, it's not my favorite. My favorite there is actually the chocolate raised. Very, very tasty. Now, that's Palo Alto. If you go to Mountain View is a tough one because there's not really a small mom and pop that I've been able to find that I fall in love with in Mountain View. I know. Please tell me. Please let me know what it is that you love in Mountain View. But what I'll tell you I love, and I hate to say it, but it's Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme in Mountain View, I don't know if it's the drive-thru, I don't know if it's just the fact that they're making the donuts there when you can see them, memory of taking the kids there to see the donuts, I don't know what it is. But Krispy Kreme is it for me in Mountain View. Going from Mountain View, headed down the peninsula, I would hop over to Cupertino. In Cupertino, there are some fantastic donut shops there in Cupertino. The Donut Wheel. The Donut Wheel is one of my favorite places, and not just for the donuts, it's one of my favorite places in the world to go. I love the Donut Wheel, and a lot of it could be late night high school memories. We used to go to the Donut Wheel all the time, and we'd have great study sessions there, and we'd have a lot of fun. But the Donut Wheel is fantastic. So the Donut Wheel is a wonderful place. It's open 24 hours, and they always have hot donuts. They always have really good donuts, and the staff there is always super nice too. The cronuts are there. Some people have called them crack nut because they're addictive. They're so good. The cronuts at the Donut Wheel, personally, I find them incredible, but I can't have one more than like once a year because they're just so rich and just so good. But all the donuts at the Donut Wheel are really, really good, and they make them constantly, open 24 hours. So then from the Donut Wheel, and they recently actually started taking cards. So up to about, they started taking credit card maybe 3 years ago. Up to that point, it's always cash. So you got that going for you. Now, if you bounce over to Sunnyvale, over in Sunnyvale, there is a place called MANLEY'S, and it's just down the street, not too far away from the Donut Wheel. MANLEY'S is really good. So MANLEY'S does have really good donuts, and their hours are kind of a typical donut shop. They open early in the morning, 4 or 5, until either they sell out or until they are closed. I believe it's around 2 o'clock. So that's MANLEY'S Donuts. MANLEY'S Donuts are very tasty, and that's in Sunnyvale. Now, going from Sunnyvale over to Santa Clara, all-time favorite by anybody who has ever been to Santa Clara, anybody who knows Santa Clara, knows Stan's Donuts. Stan's Donuts gets a queue, if you will, started at like 5:30, and it is incredible. So Stan's Donuts are incredible donuts. You got to get there super early if you want a donut. If you want to get more than one donut, you sit at the counter. It's still old school, which is really nice, but you got to get there really early, and there is going to be a line 100% all the time. But I think they open like 4:30, so they're open really early, and they've got incredible donuts. And it's the glazed donuts that are they just melt in your mouth. Incredible, just amazing. And that's Stan's Donuts. The next stop down I'd have to make is Morgan Hill. And if I miss anything in between, please let me know. I've had some incredible donuts here and there, but the best consistent donuts is O. Henry's. Donuts and Things is okay, but O. Henry's does have really good donuts. And one thing for me, a consistent chocolate donut is just awesome. And that to me is really what will show a donut shop. That nice crunch with the kind of the gooey center of it. And it's the chocolate, amazing. And really good staff, super nice staff. So then from Morgan Hill, the next stop would be Gilroy. And these donuts are really good. So the donuts in Gilroy, really good donuts. And these donuts, super nice staff, very friendly. These donuts are super donuts. So I'm gonna put the addresses here. And each of these donut shops, if you're in one of these towns or if you're around one of these towns, you've got to stop at these donut shops. One thing as well, over in Santa Cruz, and I mentioned this on my Santa Cruz Boardwalk video, the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The donuts that they have there are incredible. They're like the size of my torso, and they're absolutely delicious. That's at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. So these different areas, these different cities, and these donut shops are the donut shops you got to stop at. If I missed any, and like I said, I need help over in the East Bay, I need help in San Francisco, I need help in Santa Cruz as well. If I missed anything, please let me know. Hope you're doing well. Give me a call if you want to talk donuts or real estate. Phone number is 408-393-9294. Take care.